ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a squad from the Big 12, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's so tough. To be tackled at the 21, and it's good work by the coverage team.
Just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Walker. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The defensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Buffalo. They draw first blood in this national title game. Well, they had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 7-0. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Here comes the Bowling Green offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back to throw. It's Walker. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down, look at a throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. No huddle now for the offense. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. First and goal, will try to run it in. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Falcons offense is back out there now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. Can they bounce back here? Looking deep downfield to the left. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a 2nd interception today. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Walker. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Snags a good throw. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The short completion to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Back to throw again. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the Bulls offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
To throw, it's Baker. That pass falls incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 0. Bringing it out, it's Soto. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. And now the running back's got it again. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Third gets Buffalo with the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Short connection with a tight end here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter and set something up downfield.
Looking to pass. It's Walker. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? On the run here, lets it go. Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Baker. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that That is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his target. Breaking free at midfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Pulls it in. It's Watkins. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. QB keeper all the way. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
To throw, it's Walker. Wide open downfield. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills. by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Pulls it in. It's Clay. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Bulls offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense really clicking here. Quick pass. The catch is made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Scanning the field, it's Baker. The short hands, it's Watkins. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion sets up an important third down play. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown! Colts! And your route is on. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Soto. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Bowling Green's offense retakes the field now. Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll try the ground game here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Walker. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but it's 1st and goal at the 5. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, that's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Needing a score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Falcons.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Bowling Green, 12.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to throw. It's Baker. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Catch made wide open way downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Call him in the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's McMillan. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Well, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Handoff to the right side. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Kirk, it's Buffalo with the lead here. We've reached the end of the 4th quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Buffalo. They are pouring it on now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Bowling Green, 12.
Bringing it out. It's Soto. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bowling Green offense back out on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Walker. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring out 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here's the option play. And they finally stop him. The quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a 1st down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Bowling Green. A great catch and run for 6. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
That gain sets up a third down play. Tailback with another carry. Inside the 25. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
That's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Working clock with the ground game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. It's McMillan. Stopped quickly after the catch, but it's first and goal now at the 7. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Bulls. They continue to roll up the score.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
42, Bowling Green, 18.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Falcons' offense is back out there now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Walker. And he dumps it off to the tight end. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
They tacked him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game.
A deep shot right down the middle. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Falcons. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And he's got it with two-point conversion. It's a two-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Trying to find room. It's Barfield. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He'll ride the back again here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Baker. Near the sticks, it's Watkins. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national